Hey guys, this is Andy at Escape Plan Pedals. Today I'm going to show you guys the Mossy Bump, and I really, it's based off of the 90s Sovtek Russian Green Tank Big Muff off of schematics I found online. And the reason I did was that was really one of my first, what I would call, real pedals that I ever owned. And I was just so psyched when I got it and loved it. Played it all through high school. Kind of grew up with it. And once I bought a house, I needed a little extra money on the side to get some new gear for a studio we were building out. And so I sold it on eBay to get some more cash. And I got a decent price for it. But I just, like, instantly after I sold it, I missed it. And when I started building pedals, I was like, I definitely want to build one of those. So this is based off the mid-90s schematic, not the original green Sovtek schematic. So that's kind of what's based off of. I really wish I had either a US Big Muff Pi or a little Big Muff or something in the studio to compare to, but the only Big Muffs that I have in the studio are metal muffs. I don't have any just regular Big Muffs in the studio right now. So closest thing I've got is I've got a Zoom G3 Big Muff model, and I'm going to demo it. And I've got the Way Huge Swollen Pickle Mark II Jumbo Fuzz. So I'm just going to really let you hear all three sounds to act as reference points. You can tune the Jumbo Fuzz to where it sounds pretty close to the green muffs. It's without having a true reference point right in front of me, it's kind of hard to do, but I'm just going to kind of filter through some of the sounds and try to get it close and let you hear the differences. So I'm playing today through a VHT Special 6 into a Randall cab, and using my Washburn Idol WI-64, my black one. And I'm just going to let you hear the Mossy Bump first, then we'll do the Zoom G3 next. It's slightly off camera over this direction, and the Swollen Pickle last. I also have outside the chain right now a Line 6 M5 that I use for some modulation effects and stuff that I was gonna compare it to. I plugged it in, and I don't know what your guys' opinion of the M5's distortion models are, but I can't stand them, so I didn't even see a point in comparing the two. So we aren't gonna do that. We're just gonna listen to the Mossy Bump, the G3's Big Muff Pi, and the Swollen Pickle. So here's my clean tone. And the Mossy Bump. This is the Zoom G3 now. Turn the level down so it's a little more comparable. Zoom G3 again. In my opinion, the Big Muff Pies of all different shapes and sizes, outside of the Green Russians, a lot of them come off kind of splatty sounding without mods and stuff. As far as the newer ones go, some of the older ones are just so smooth and creamy and just have all that great sustain. A lot of the newer ones, in my opinion, are perfect for certain types of sounds, but they are more of a splatty fuzz, whereas the Green Russian, in my opinion, and kind of what I tried to do with my tweaks to some of the capacitor values to even out the tone and smooth out the fuzz on the Mossy Bump, they just sound smoother to me. The Mossy Bump, the pass filters in it, I set up to try capture a good range of bass frequencies so that it would sound similar, at least to what was in my head for the Sovtek Green Russian version. Here's the Swollen Pickle. Immediately, here's something I don't like about the Swollen Pickle. Hear all that hiss in the background? Mossy Bump, don't have that. Swollen Pickle, hiss. Here's the Swollen Pickle. Give it a little more crunch. A little less crunch. A little less crunch. Wow, wow, wow. Sorry, I didn't mean to kick the camera. Swollen Pickle again. Okay. And lastly, the Zoom G3 one more time. you have it, the Mossy Bump. It's not really fair comparing the Mossy Bump to the Swollen Pickle in some ways, because they're just such different beasts. Swollen Pickle, I mean, you can get such a wide variety of fuzz sounds out of it. You can get close approximations to muff sounds all the way to different types of fuzzes. It's got all those different trim pots and stuff in it, so it's not really a fair comparison. The Zoom model and the Mossy Bump, I feel like, are probably a more closer comparison to let you know how the different muff sounds compare to each other. I just find the Big Muff Pi sounds from the Little Muffs and the current Big Muff Pies to be a little mid-rangey, splatty, I guess some people call it, for bass-heavy playing, definitely with a bass, but that's just my own opinion. Everyone's entitled. So I hope you found this helpful, and if you have any questions whatsoever, you can contact me through my Etsy store, etsy.com/escapeplayingpedals, if you have any questions or want to see anything else demoed through the Mossy Bump. Thanks.